Onyx, that's probably the child that I spend the most time with.
Nick Cannon, opening up about which of his 12 children gets the most quality time.
I was always like, yo, I want a big family too. So, the Lord has blessed me with what I asked, but ask and you shall receive.
The star gets real
What?
about how he balances his time between all his kids during a recent appearance on the Jason Lee show, revealing it's his 8-month-old daughter Onyx, whom he shares with Lanisha Cole, that's got most of his attention these days.
I'm with her at least 3 times a week for the full day. Lanisha and I have a super strong understanding, and our co-parenting operation is so solid. But if you see me on Mondays, Wednesdays, or Fridays, my daughter is right next to me. Not against all my other kids, because all of my other kids, they're in school, they're babies, but that as well as Onyx. But the fact that I appreciate that Lanisha gives me the respect enough to allow me to have her, really is as equal amount of time.
He has 3 kids with Abby De La Rosa, 6-month-old Beautiful and 1-year-old twins Zion and Zillion. He's also father to 12-year-old twins Moroccan and Monroe with Mariah Carey, 6-year-old Golden, 2-year-old Powerful, and 8-month-old Rise with Brittany Bell, 10-month-old Legendary with Bree TAC.
I'm a whole human I'm responsible for.
He shares
She's in a lot of
5-month-old
his
Halo with
TikToks.
Alyssa Scott and their late son Zen. While the internet has plenty to say about Nick's large family, the TV personality explains why his untraditional lifestyle works for him.
Luckily, we're in a world where my life, and I think I might have said this and was misquoted before, but I was like, I'm blessed with the opportunity. I get to spend more time with my children every single day because of my world and my
Right.
business, my
What?
lifestyle.
You can do.
I want to hear your thoughts on Nick Cannon spreading his seed to a lot of different women. Got 12 kids, but a lot of different women. They may not be 12 different women, but a lot of different women.
Okay,
What
a
are your
lot of different
thoughts?
women.
Yeah. What are your thoughts? I
And
mean, I
then
know the
let me.
black community is like, he got the money, everything's great, but I want to hear your thoughts.
I don't need you to try to throw in propaganda. Okay. But
Okay,
I'll say
propaganda.
this. No,
Go ahead.
no,
Go ahead.
I will say this.
Go ahead.
I didn't know he had some of the ladies have. You see, 3 kids, 2 kids. Okay. Um, but what he's doing, we all are commenting on his lifestyle and his way of life with these ladies. Okay. These ladies are not complaining and angry. They knew the situation that they were getting themselves into. Because I can tell you, and I believe 100%, that after the first one, the first lady and the second lady, he talked to every other one of those women and said, "This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm presenting to you," and was truthful about everything. Because some of them have multiple babies that don't have the twins. So as long as he's taking care of his kids, even though we might object to his lifestyle and the lifestyle that he has with the adults in the relationship, as long as those kids are being taken care of and they have love, what more can you ask for? It is very non-traditional, Kane. Not saying that I'm for it, but I'm for the kids being loved and they're well taken care of.
So the question I have then, do you think that this will spiral out of control because of him not being that father figure full-time basis with that child?
Kane, no,
I,
I don't
I
even
I can care less
think that.
about if they got clothes and all that other stuff, right? I'm just saying
Kane,
the physical presence of the father.
Kane,
He can't be
let's
at
take
all places at all times. So
right, 100%.
would that affect these 12 kids? Because he
Kane,
can't be there.
in some aspects, it will affect the kids, but the
How?
kids will be shown. In some aspects, it can affect the kids if he's not showing up to a play or game. Things happen. He still has to work to make money and all of those things. That
Not
is
day
for
by
real.
day,
And
brother. Not day
look, but
by
look,
day, brother.
Kane,
Not day by day.
Kane,
I'm
wait,
talking about
Kane,
presence, not showing up
Kane,
to a doggone ballet in a football
look,
game.
Kane. hold up for 1 second, because
Okay.
you kept going in. Okay,
Okay.
looks
All
like
right.
you
All
and the
right.
moderator had something going on. Okay, against me, but it's okay. Um,
Go ahead.
but
Go ahead, nephew.
being present, our parents were not present all of the time. They're not present 100% of our life. Okay, if you came
What?
from a single
What?
parent or two-parent household, you go to school.
You gotta explain this.
They're not with you. They're not with you all
Well,
the
well, I
time.
get it to
So
school, but when you
yes,
come
yeah, I'm
home, what
just
do you
saying,
come home to?
yeah, you would come home
Mother
to
and father,
one or
right?
two. Hopefully, it's mother and father.
Yes.
Hopefully,
You think Nick Cannon
but
is
if that is
is everywhere
no,
at all
he
times?
can't be. We already know he's
So
not.
there
He's
are
not God.
issues that come up with the kids. You can't
Yes.
FaceTime everything.
Well, yes, you can. In this aspect, I will say yes. Yes, you can. This is what's
Oh
going on.
man.
Look, look,
Oh
look,
my
look,
god.
Kane.
So now we
This is
FaceTiming. Hey, let me
look, Kane.
put him on FaceTime. Let me talk to him.
Let me tell you
What?
something. Let me tell you something, and let me
What?
tell you why I said. Let me tell
Go
you
ahead.
why I said you can in this aspect in his relationship, because some kids, and we know this to be a point and a fact, their dads are gone. They don't know them. Their dads are locked up, or we can say moms are locked up. It doesn't matter. They're locked up and they won't see them until they're 18, or may never see them. And it'll be a longing for. But with his baby mothers, I'm going to tell your daddy, Daddy, I need to contact him. We're going to FaceTime him and we're going to talk. That is a type of presence, okay? Not the physical kind. And no kid wants to hear this. I'm going to tell your daddy. I know in our
Well,
generation, I'm
well,
gonna tell
well,
your
that
dad.
that has a lot of weight when
It
you have
does.
a father that's present.
That's
That
present. I know,
but if
Kane.
you don't have a father that's present, it doesn't matter. I don't. You tell me that. Okay, whatever. Dad won't be here
Okay,
till 2 weeks from now, so whatever. You
but
know,
dad
and
will
then
be
he's going
there.
back. Yeah, but whatever. He's there and
But
he's gone. They see the battle rhythm of it, right?
yes,
They see it. It's like, okay, dad is here twice a month. So whatever. I won't see him till next month. That's exactly how they would treat it. They will figure out how often he comes. Now he has certain kids that he see on a regular basis. And those are the ones that will thrive. The rest of them will lash out some way in some fashion.
and that
And
is
all he wants to do is just make a multiple and multiple and multiple kids. That's all he wants to do.
yes to
So that
keep his
yeah, so
whatever
what yeah,
legacy. Yes,
whatever.
yes,
That
whatever
that that
legacy
that
he wants.
that right there, and you just paying off a kid doesn't equate to fatherhood at all. Just because he makes millions, I know he makes millions. I know he
Yes,
does. So he can
yes,
divvy out his money to the different baby mamas, right? He can do that.
right, right,
So
right,
what
right,
is he
right.
teaching his kids? That's the way to
He
do
will
it.
teach
That
his no,
not to
no,
be in
Kane,
a union, not to have marriage. He's teaching them
Kane.
just spread
Look,
your
look, look, look.
seed wherever you're gonna go.
Let's do this.
His boys see his daddy just having sex and having babies with all these other women, and just as long as you have the money, you good to go.
Um, Order in the court. Can I get 30 seconds?
Go ahead,
Okay.
nephew. Go
I
ahead. Go
object.
ahead. Go
I
ahead.
object. But no, you was cooking. You was cooking.
Okay, go
That's
ahead,
good. That's
nephew.
good. Oh boy, I don't know what's going on tonight.
Go
But
ahead. Go
hey,
ahead. Go ahead.
with everything you just said,
Mhm.
okay, we know he's not going to be present with everybody, all of the kids. Okay, the parenting that he does, and that these adults allow for this to happen. Some kids will suffer and rebel, but it's up to them to co-parent together. That is the best thing, because again, some kids that's growing up right now don't have a two-parent household, don't have a father, and don't know anything about even having a father. Is there love? Do he love these kids? Yes, he does. So
Look, look,
you
look, look.
and the congregation might not agree.
No, I don't agree, and I would definitely say, shout out to Miratal because this man is basic when it comes to this right here, this topic, because what you're saying is just because he has the money, it's okay. Just because he shows up every now and then, that's okay. That's not okay. They need the
Kane,
presence of
we
the
all know,
father all the time. That's what they
but
need. They
no,
don't need you to
we all
come
know that.
2 days a week and do
Kane,
all of that. Yeah, you know what I'm
Kane,
saying?
that's fine. That's fine. You can get the claps and everything. We know that. I agree with that 100%.
Okay.
But is that happening? Is that happening with all of the kids throughout the world? No, it's not. This is reality.
Why
This is
is it?
what they
Why
created. And
is it?
this is 2023
Okay,
going
so
into
why is it
2024.
that it's not happening then?
Why is
Why is
that the
not
parents
happening?
are not to
Yeah,
get
why
to
are the fathers not being there for their kids?
it's a multitude of reasons. Okay, let's go with this one reason right here. The mom and dad did not get married or they got a divorce. They didn't get along. Okay. Now the father is out doing his thing. The mother is doing her thing. It's up for those parents. Now, this is what I'm talking about with both parties to get together for the best interest of the kid. I don't care who you're dating, baby. I don't, and she shouldn't care who I'm dating because we have a child that's part of you and that's part of me, and we need to do the best by that.
I get
That's
it.
one
I
reason.
get I
Now, when they separate, I'm not letting him see his kid. He got that new whatever skank, whatever they want to say. We
that's
know we
just
done seen
bitterness.
this
That's
many
just
times.
bitterness from the baby mama. I get that.
Bitterness.
Yeah, I get that.
But
I get
does it happen? Yes.
Yeah.
Or he didn't pay enough child support. Baby, I don't have it. I'm still want to see my kid. Can I see my kid? No. It's multitude of reasons why it's
So
not a
so
two-parent
so
household.
so if you have the women that are stopping the men from seeing their child, that's a hindrance to the child, right?
Yes.
That really hurts the child. No matter
Traumatic.
if I get they didn't work out. I get it. I get it. And
Right.
maybe they thought that something would work out, but it didn't work out, and then they had to separate. I get it. But to sit here and say that I can pay off baby mamas and just show up at any given time, and then that's okay for the child. That's not okay in Nick Cannon's status. I don't care if he makes multi-millions of dollars. Money doesn't compensate for a presence
Okay.
at all.
And I agree with you
Because
100%.
he
And you're
can't.
repeating the same
So
point.
the only way that would work out fine if he
Mhm.
had all 12 of them with him.
Let's go.
That's the
And
only way
that's
that would work out fine. And
and let me tell
because
you
and the
something.
only reason why I say that because I know that a lot of the people will say like, okay, women have all the kids at one time, but we see what that generates. We see what
Okay.
single parenthood, and especially for a woman.
Oh
That's
wow, I'm
what, yeah,
surprised.
yeah, yeah. That generates those negative that negative aspect of a child or whatever. You see it, but even if you only had one parent, yeah, I mean, let's say for instance a child, I mean the one of the parent passes away or whatever. If you only have one parent, this is gonna be controversial, but when it comes to statistics, they're better off with the father than they are with the mother. That's
I can agree with
controversial.
that. I could
That's
I
controversial.
could go
I know,
with
I
that.
know, I know. People will
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
dig at me. They will jab at me, especially the women. They'd be like, "No, I can raise a good man." No, you can't. No, you can't. You can do your best you can, and I appreciate it.
yes,
I appreciate it, but no, you
yeah.
can't raise a man,
I
right?
agree with that.
And then a woman, a little girl, she needs to she's going to be thriving for her father. She wants a father figure in her life that can kind of help direct her, right?
Right,
And
right, right, right. I
boyfriends
agree with
that
that.
come in and out, that's not going to help that situation at all.
I agree with that
That
wholeheartedly.
will not help the situation, and that's
But
why they need that father figure. They need their father. They don't actually need a figure. They need their actual father, if
but
possible. You know what I mean?
Kane, I want to go into this again.
What?
Okay. It's 2023, 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're discussing this topic, and we both agree, congregation, um, that it's best if he could be there, since we're talking about this Nick Cannon,
Yeah.
for all of the kids. Now, in 2023, 2024, we're coming in on this, saying he's just throwing money there. He has love for all of his kids. But we're dealing right now in 2023, 2024, where we can't even say what a woman is. We can't say what a man is. So to discuss this and say that this is so wrong and detrimental, where it is love
I,
throughout all of them, it's bigger things than that,
yeah.
than what Nick Cannon is doing with his kids.
I get it. I
Congregation,
get it. I get it. But
it is.
I just don't.
I'm not
I
saying
don't
I
agree with
condone it.
Future.
I don't
I
say
don't
I
agree with
condone it.
because neither one of them are married. Future and Nick Cannon, neither one of them are married, right? So they don't. They just kind of just spreading their seed to and have an agreement. That's they going with an agreement. Oh, I'll give you this amount of time. Spend time with the kids,
And
and then I'll give you some money.
and then look,
Okay, they got private school. Okay, they got the nicest clothes. Okay, but do they have their father? That
they
would
don't
be
have their
my
father
thing.
all
That
the
would be my
time.
thing.
I know,
Yeah, I
but
need you.
we
I
beating a
need the
dead
father to
horse.
be there. I need Future to be there. I need him to find somebody, Future or Nick Cannon. I know we've been talking about Nick Cannon, but I need you to be there, right there with the child. You have one
That's
particular child that you see more often. I know it's
that's
hard.
and that's for right now. That's
Yeah.
for right now. But this will persist. This will keep going because you're talking to them, right? But the other hand, the ladies are allowing this to happen.
Yes, it's an agreement.
Come on.
Nobody's getting raped for this. No,
Come
yeah,
on.
yeah.
No,
So
we can't say that.
I
Yeah,
get it,
but
I
come
get
on.
it, I
Yeah.
get it.
No,
I,
I'm just saying they're two parties,
mhm.
two adults that's engaging. Yes, I accept this. I want to be a part of your family, of this dynamic. Okay. And now we're saying, so do we need to say what's the definition of a family now?
Well, this is what I would ask. I would ask those women that agree
Come
to
on.
this. Those women, those particular women, I would ask them. I'm like, well, why did you agree to this?
Mm,
Why?
that's a good question.
Yes. Why would you agree to this? Because I would think
Love.
mainly is because it's a check. Because you
Love.
don't you think they love them?
Come on
It's
now.
an
No.
agreement, brother. It's
Yes,
an
yes,
agreement with
yes,
them.
yes,
So I need to spread my seed. I'm gonna
yes.
spread my seed with you. They're looking at, oh, it's money. So they can care less about the child. See how selfish the woman is? Hit me up in the comments. Eat me up in the comments. If you're gonna say that.
Look,
If you agree with me or you disagree with me, whatever, right? Put it in the
I don't
comments, congregation. How do you feel
I
about that?
but Kate, I can't agree. I don't condone this, but for them to do what they're doing, and I still interject this right here. There is love within all of those kids, and he has a decent relationship with all those baby mamas. Yes, yes,
Hey,
I do believe
hey,
that.
so do they have an agreement? I don't know if you know this, and I'm gonna ask you. So do they
What's
have
up?
an agreement that no other man can come in that child's life? Or he's the only man that can come in that life? Do they
No,
have
I
that agreement?
no, no, no. Why
Oh,
would
so
they
they
have
don't
it?
have that agreement. So
Kate,
anybody can come in and out that house. That affects the
Kane,
child.
let's
That affects the child, nephew.
that's cool. That's cool that you're saying that, but I'm gonna need you to calm down for a little second. Only because
Okay.
in single parent households, whether the father's there or the mother's there, when a person talks to another adult, they're going to be introduced to other people, other adults. So it does not matter about what you just said right there. That's on that individual parent to choose right.
Well,
That's what that is.
is the mother, right? So
The
the
mother,
mother
yes,
needs
it
to
doesn't
choose the
matter.
right person. If not, that's going to affect that child, right?
Any
So so
decision
so
that
so, so I'm
parents
gonna
make
paint
can
this
affect
picture
the
for you.
child.
Let me paint this picture
Go
real
ahead.
quickly. Okay,
Go
so
ahead.
you have Nick Cannon's baby mama, one of his baby mamas. They found another guy. The guy is
Okay.
beating on their mama.
Okay.
Let's say he just, you know what I'm saying? He beating on
Okay.
them. They see
Okay.
this. This is traumatic for the child.
It
It's
is.
not that Nick Cannon ain't beating on her, but this guy is beating on her.
Mm-hmm.
So how would you? So what do you think that Nick Cannon should do in that situation?
Get them out of that situation.
So
Get
basically,
them
you're
out of that
saying.
situation.
So basically, you're saying they need to be
Yes.
with their father. They need to be not a part of anything else. They need to be in a family group, right?
Yes.
So if they need to be in the family group, how about start that from the jump? How about him, Future
That's
and doggone Nick Cannon say this is what if it needs to be a family. We don't need these outsiders coming in and disrupting this family. We don't need that. We need a family unit. I don't care if he comes twice a week, twice a month, however he does this or whatever.
well.
But he needs to be there with the child and with the mother so they can see
Let's say this.
what right looks like.
And okay, that's great, Kane. So are we saying now, and with this new thing that's happening, new phenomenon, sound like a polygamous type environment to have everybody in the house?
Bro,
I mean, all the moments
I don't think it's polygamous because
to have
everybody's not
everybody
living
there.
together.
Look, no, what you said
Don't you
earlier
think
to
they
have
all need
all
to be
wait,
together?
10-3.
Like he has like 12 wives and all of them he having sex with them and having kids with them and all that other stuff. That's not what is happening, right? He's
That's what's
having
happening.
people from different areas, California,
I know,
wherever,
but
right?
look, I'm talking about. Look, I'm not. Yes, he's done that, but I'm saying bringing them all in together. Now I'm here. I have my home basis with everybody else.
Okay.
With all my kids are together.
Okay.
All my kids know each other,
They know their
and the
brothers, they
wives
know
don't
their
have kids.
sisters, everything, right?
Yes, yes,
And
and
you want them
I'm
all in
there.
the same household, right?
Yes,
Why not just have
that's
one
what
woman to do this?
we
Why
we
have
passed that.
multiple women to do this?
You will have to ask Nick Cannon that. I'm just trying to debate you, sir. Okay. Yes,
Saying.
that's
I'm
it.
just saying,
That's
like,
it. We know
why have so many when you can just
what
have
did he
just
say?
one and you can have your legacy built? I
Yes.
understand he
Well,
wants
he have
so
multiple
many, right?
legacy.
Yeah,
Yes.
but you find the right woman that has that wants to childbear X amount of kids,
That's
however
fertile.
many.
Yes.
That's the agreement,
Yeah.
right? You know,
I'm gonna see if
she
he'll
want
stop at
she what? Say what?
I'm gonna see if Nick stops at 20. It'll be more. But if we can get them all together, then that'll trump
Yeah,
you'll be in
that would be
agreement with
perfect.
that,
If we ever if everybody
right?
can be
Okay.
under one roof, that
Get a
would be perfect.
compound. Yes, a
That would be
compound.
perfect.
Everybody
But
there. But I don't think it will work because then I think the it wouldn't be the kids because kids can get along with each other.
yeah,
The baby mothers
yeah, they won't.
start going at
Yep,
each other.
yep,
It'll be then the parents will play a part in
yeah,
this.
yeah.
But I'm done. I'm done. You brought up some good points. You and the moderator against me tonight, but it's
I'm not
okay.
against you,
For the
nephew.
people that
I'm just
support,
telling
for the
you what
people
I
that support
see.
Mitch,
I'm just
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about your boy. I'm just talking about your boy.
yeah,
It's not
yeah.
ideal. It's not
Mhm.
ideal. It's not ideal. And those kids are not going to thrive just because you throwing dollars at their mama. No,
Right, right.
no, they not.
I
And
agree
I
with you
know
on that.
Nick Cannon probably will never see this because it'll be tucked on in the YouTube algorithm or whatever. But if he does, man, dude, stick with one. Everybody on the same roof. You come
That would be
home to your
that would be a
kids.
blessing.
Come
That would be a
home to your kids. If possible, come home to your kids. That's
that
what
would
you
be a
need to happen.
beautiful thing. And y'all
Yes.
can keep having babies, all that stuff.
Yes.
If
Yeah, yeah.
all of them was
However you want to
together.
do it. That's
Oh
fine.
man.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But having these different women, what are you teaching your sons to do the same thing? Because he may want his sons to do the same thing. Hey, yeah, I want you to have a bunch of kids too, just like your dad. He
and
may
he'll say,
feel
"Don't
that
do what
way.
I did." Hopefully not.
He may feel that way, and then and
Because
see what happens.
yeah,
See what happens. I don't care if you trying to do this, because remember, your job and all these, the way you make money, it takes a lot of your time. And that's the
yeah,
one thing you don't want to lose in life. That's my final
yeah.
thought. You don't want to lose time. So
Um,
so be a part of your kid's life. Don't lose that time by trying to just make money and pay that off. What you got to say, Mitch?
well, he's doing his lifestyle with himself and the ladies and the kids. It's love there. If you could bring all of them into a compound together, you got enough money to build something big for all of them. That would be great. Do it. Do it. And Kane, you were wilding out tonight. You see, you ain't get that wilding out. You know the show.
I get it. I get it. But how was I wilding out?
Yeah, you was a little bit.
Uh,
It's okay, but do
uh,
your thing.
hey,
I
let
appreciate
the
you for that.
congregation say. The congregation say I was wilding out. Tell me how I was wilding out. Put it in
Yeah, yeah.
the comments. Now, if you put it in the comments, let me know. We'll respond to the comments. We do that. We on there. We looking at it, especially. Yeah, for sure. That's how we do. Uncomfortable truth. Hey,
Roger that. Oh,
hey, for sure.
yeah.
If you don't want to see us, but you want to just listen to us, we on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Amazon, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Google Podcast, all of them.